Oh yeah, right here. So this is our AV. Okay, our AV, and that's about the size of it.
I need it.
The effect that shoots out.
I need it.
Is removable. Every single wheel is suspended as suspension. Okay, the tracks move. Okay, it will move.
This is what we've been waiting on.
We interrupt this YouTube video to bring you another weekly episode of Articulated Ninjas Action Figure News.
It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are? What's good, everybody? Articulated Ninja here, and let's go over some of the most recent 6 to 7 inch scale action figure news, for the most part from like the last week or so. And of course, we are on the Find My Figures Instagram page. This is my wife's page. She runs it with our girlfriend.
How can I be homophobic?
Usually we start off with third-party stuff, but I have to jump right into this miracle.
The number 5 hero, Mirko. Her quirk, rabbit. She can do stuff a rabbit can, but so much better.
I am so excited to finally be getting her. There's little small aesthetic things that I'm not the biggest fan of here, but guys, when I say she is one of the thickest, baddest female characters in all of anime, I'm not lying.
I live every day as if I'm not gonna see another one. That way, I'll have no regrets when I die.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to Not Top Goon. He knows what's up. My future fictional wife.
My man.
Very excited to be getting this action figure. I cannot wait. These are low res images. As soon as we get some better ones, of course, they will be posted here on the Find My Figures Instagram page. I hope that they slowly roll out more females, because it doesn't seem like females are getting any love in the line at all, considering we don't have one yet. Of course, they have the additional faceplate. I guess if you buy like the deluxe one, which is usually like $20 or whatever more, I don't love her that much. I really don't need this face. The eyes look kind of weird and off to me anyways, but it might just be the low res images. I can't really judge until we get some high res images of this beautiful thick bunny queen. All right, so leaving that, going straight into some third-party stuff. Snail Shell, of course, is just killing it with a lot of their stuff, and I always used to say for years, you know, it was always cool to collect wrestlers and these male heroes that are basically just wearing underwears, boxer briefs or whatever, completely naked. So I think it's only fitting that if it's amazing for us to get some great masculine action figures and some boxer briefs, then we should also get some very feminine action figures in some lingerie. Just balance it out. I don't want my collection on my shelves looking like a sausage fest. I would really like for it to be balanced out, and this girl looks really nice. Cannot wait to get this in hand. ETA and everything else is to be determined, but I'm pretty sure she'll wind up on 5ktoys as well as a ton of other sites. But Big Bad might be a little bit more pricey as usual, so I usually try to go with 5K and other e-tailers like that. But I can't lie, her outfit looks really nice, and obviously it looks like the clothes are removable and just face swap. I know nothing about the character. Who needs to know anything about the character? Face swap. This could be a Mary Jane body, you know, like who knows? I love to kit bash, so I'm excited to get these figures in hand when they actually do release. But even if I'm not going to face swap, I think this looks really nice. The fact that the cross is also a spear, I think this would go well with quite a few other action figures. I never seen the cross used this way. This is really clever to me. And yeah, of course, she got the yams. She is yammed up.
Nice.
And you know, we're living in the greatest time of action figures alive when we're getting accessory packs that are nothing but feet. Like, this is a foot accessory pack that I guess you can buy for this figure. I'm sure it'll be compatible with some other Snail Shell figures, but that it's well, what a wild accessory pack. It's just feet. Not really my thing, but hey, I don't care. I don't judge. I'm just here for good ass action figures. Also, Gong X Pop Mart, we get some high-res images of their DC Kingdom Come Shazam. The pre-orders are currently available and the MSRP is $80. ETA is Q3 of 2024, so should be pretty soon. And I gotta say, man, I say all the time, not a fan of cloth figures, but damn, the quality and everything on these, it just looks amazing. This looks like it might be the best 1/12 scale Shazam that we're ever gonna get. The face sculpts, the stitching, the detail, everything here looks amazing. Of course, they showed off their Kingdom Come Superman as well. Pre-orders are currently available on Gundamit, and the MSRP is $72.99. The ETA has not been mentioned yet on this one, but man, this looks like an amazing battle experienced Clark Kent. I love the way this looks. I'm not a big fan of the Kingdom Come story or nothing like that, but the character designs are really nice, and this looks great. Like, to me, I'm seeing better than Mezco quality here, but hey, that's just me, and I don't even really do Mezco, so maybe I'm too inexperienced to say that, but to me it does look really, really good. And then also sticking with the third-party stuff, I am actually really excited for this. The Test/Black Guana Gudo Denji, who I don't know. I know when I see a nice looking action figure though, and that's exactly how this looks. These things look beautiful. They kind of remind me of, you know, the whole Alien versus Predator, let's just say the Alien franchise in general. This looks like someone killed an alien and made a suit out of the body. That's just the vibes that I'm getting from this. But I've been enjoying Kaiju number 9 recently, so this just looks like some type of anthropomorphic figure, like creature or monster in general, and I can really get behind that. I really like how this thing looks. The MSRP is about 92 USD, and the ETA is September of 2024. Now that is pretty pricey. I think on this I might have to wait to see a review or something, because I don't want to spend that much money on an action figure that I'm not going to be happy with. But as far as aesthetics go, I think these guys are absolutely beautiful. And sticking with the third-party stuff, like I said, Kang Toys has shown off another one of their figures in the 12 Zodiac Wars line. It's an original IP. This is Anita. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And like I said, these are just early preview images. I'm assuming they're going to go through the 12 Zodiac signs. I can't judge. The sculpting looks great, but I want to see it completely painted up, because look at this, just the colors and everything. I'm getting some Egyptian type of vibes here. It's really nice. The sculpting looks really nice. Cannot wait to see this painted up. This way I can really judge whether or not it'd be something that I'll be into. And the only places that my wife said that she's found pre-orders available is the Real Gundamit and Bomba store. So ETA, more information still yet to be released, but hopefully we get some soon, and I'm interested to see some of these other Zodiac sign figures. And Keep Going Studios has released images of what looks like to me some type of Dynasty Warriors line that they're releasing. The figures look really cool. I am with this guy right here. He says we need a Lubu. 100% we need a Lubu. Pretty sure this is all 1/12 scale stuff, so I'm interested to see more in these Dynasty Warriors types of looking characters. And Moto King has shown off their Dark Knight Tumbler and the Bat Pod Deluxe, which is all 1/12 scale model kits. Yes, it's a model kit, so you have to build it, but to be honest, the MSRP is $124.99. Moto King scales really well with our domestic 6-inch stuff, so if you want a more detailed tumbler and you don't want to go with the Mcfarlane one, I would definitely recommend right here going with Moto King. They have put out some other stuff before. This is, I believe they released his Batman and his Bat Signal, which, you know, I've heard positive things about. This tumbler and this Bat Cycle looks really, really good, man. Really detailed. Not sure if this is just a photography or it will actually have a light on it. That would be really cool. But to me, like I said, if you don't want to try to get the Mcfarlane tumbler and you don't mind building something because you want some more detail and, you know, you want it to look nice on a shelf, and look at the interior design and everything. I'm already seeing so much more interior design here than what we are getting with the Mcfarlane. And the MSRP here is $124.99, currently available up on Big Bad Toy Store, and the ETA is Q3 of 2024. And Moto King also did show off their Batman and Bat Cycled, inspired from the Flash movie, and I think this looks really cool. Really, really nice. I'm not sure if this is going to be a model kit. I would assume so, but maybe not, because I'm not seeing any images of it looking like a model kit. But the Bat Cycle does look really nice, and like I said, the stuff does scale here pretty good, so this is really cool for anyone that's interested in it. Ha, Jeff said take my money. Shout out to Jeff, man, who is also a channel member. Manatee Industry, this is a pre-order. Pre-orders are currently available up on 5ktoys. The MSRP is $62, including the pre-order bonus, and the ETA is Q3 or Q4 of 2024. This looks pretty cool, man. I just thought that it was clever, them having the whole, this little scene right here. So you have swappable legs and stuff like that. The fact that she comes with Jordans is what's crazy to me. I'm usually not a fan of these schoolgirl type of figures, but just the accessories here to me are pretty cool because she coming with some nice ass Jordans. And this scene right here, this accessory is really, really nice with the transparent water and the rocks. And like I said, I would get this just to swap the head out, and maybe I can have a Black Widow bathing, you know what I'm saying, or Tsunade bathing or something like that. This looks pretty cool. And Thompson Art Toys has shown off some more shots of their upcoming future trunks, which looks absolutely beautiful. Hopefully this trunks gives us justice for the shitty SH Figuarts one. This all looks really, really nice. Hopefully he does come with his hand with the flower and everything. This just looks cool. Like, I have no complaints here. This thing is absolutely beautiful, man. At least what we can see from it so far. As I get updates, I will let you guys know. And Memory Toys did show off another shot of their future upcoming line of some Panda Warriors that we're supposed to be getting from them, and it looks really cool. The paint apps look great. I have yet to be disappointed with any Memory Toys release. From their bears to their orcs, I have yet to be disappointed. So hopefully this just continues with that fashion, and man, this is really good. Okay, now that we got done with some of the third-party stuff, I want to get into a familiar name that is showing up on YouTube a lot lately because the ramen racers have started to land in multiple people's hands. I've seen over 5 to probably 10 reviews and 10 people posting up that they're happy with their ramen racer, and we are talking about RamenToy, man. They have finally shown off some shots, and he went live recently and showed it in hand. These things are pretty big, pretty nice. Honestly, I don't want it to be much bigger. I know they say size matters, but I really don't want too big.
Hey, yo!
Pause, because I am running out of space, and these vehicles look absolutely beautiful, man. Looking at some of the scope work and the detail here, yes, that is a 6-inch figure inside of it. Very, very nice, man. Here is some more shots of, once again, with another 6 inches, a G.I. Joe classified Storm Shadow. You guys can see this thing is pretty sizable, and like you've seen from the intro of this video, this thing is big. It's big even when he's holding it. Pause. I don't feel like these shots do it justice at all, to be honest. I love the laser blasting effect right here. Everything here looks really, really nice. This is gonna go perfect with my Street Fighters. I could picture M. Bison in all red standing above it with some of my Crimson Guard around him and everything. This is gonna look super, super nice. I love the colors on it. Everything here is badass. Cannot wait to get this in hand. And like I said, once again, just look at the size of a standard Marvel Legends next to this thing. More information will be announced. He will be showing this stuff off at Joe Fest this year. I believe he will be there. And yeah, I cannot wait to see more. These blast effects look amazing. He said on his live stream that he took inspiration from what Bobby Valor over at Valorverse is doing. I gotta say, man, I think they came out really nice. Check out the live stream. I will link his live stream in the description below because it was a very good show and he showed off a lot of this stuff during the stream in his hands. So shout out to RamenToy, man. I'm seeing so many people happy with their ramen racers, which is basically starting to hit everybody's doorsteps. Okay, so LooseCollector, you guys know I'm a fan of LooseCollector. They did show off their Frank Frazetta Death Dealer and Steed. And if we're talking about how the figure looks, I think it looks absolutely beautiful, man. I think the articulation looks nice. The size, it is bigger than a Mythic Legion's horse. And sometimes Mythic Legion's horses are a little bit out of scale, but to me are a little bit big. But to me, this horse is a main character horse. This is not a horse that every soldier has. No, this is the main steed, man. He is the man. Like, he's him. In horse version, he is him. This is Death Dealer's horse. This horse looks absolutely jacked, man. So, and it looks like it has some really good articulation as well. The pre-orders are currently available through Big Bad Toy Store, and the MSRP is $349.99. The ETA is Q2 of 2025. Now, I've had tons of people, I'm not lying, I've had tons of people message me about this figure, talking about the price. I am not a fan of the price. Honestly, I'm not. But unlike some other things that LooseCollector has done, this is not one of their solo projects. Clearly they have partnered with someone else like Frank Frazetta. I am not making excuses at all. I am just trying to understand myself and give out some simple logic and simple reasoning as to why the price on this is what it is, which I don't agree with at all. Like I said, the figure looks absolutely beautiful, and this set is limited to only 1,500 pieces worldwide. That's wild to me, to be honest. I mean, like, this thing is going to be super rare, obviously. I'm sure that's another reason why the price is what it is, because of that order number, man. But damn, like I said, it's a beautiful piece. I'm not hating on anybody that wants it. If you want it, if you can afford it, get it. You can afford multiple, hey man, rock out, have fun. But for me, like I said, I do just wish that that price didn't have to be what it is. But taking everything into consideration and a lot of other things that LooseCollector has done and has given us, what really stands out to me here is, like I said, this is some type of behind the scenes business stuff that they have going on with Frank Frazetta to be able to get the license to do this figure with the horse and everything. I'm pretty sure they said they're probably not gonna do an individual release of just the figure separately, but who knows? Honestly, I don't know. But no, guys, I am 100% not a fan of this price either, but the figure does look beautiful, and Frazetta does have a really good track record of putting out some good stuff, man. I have a lot of their other stuff, though their prices are never usually Marvel Legends prices, and I always wish it could get a little bit closer to that. Their prices are always more of a premium, but to me, this is a extra premium, man. Like, I have not seen one person complain about this thing aesthetic wise. I have not seen one person say it's not beautiful. Only complaints I've seen about this figure is the total price for the figure and the horse. I cannot wait to see what else they are putting out in other areas, and I don't think they should do partnerships with Frazetta if these are the types of prices and order quantities that we may have to get used to. I don't think that's going to do them any good. So hopefully they just focus more on their females and get back to their usual greatness that they are usually putting out. And speaking of some of their usual greatness, they did show off shots of their La Moreta, and I think she looks absolutely beautiful. Cannot wait to get this in hand. I am more excited for her than majority of the other females in the wave. I mean, we just don't get figures that look like this often. They look great, absolutely awesome, but I am actually the most excited for her, man. Beautiful figures. This is what they're good at, man. Also, a lot of people have been posting images of this Horizon Zero Dawn alloy figure, and I think it looks really nice. The only downside I have is the size. This thing is super tiny. No real size comparisons here other than these promotional shots. But when I say she's small, I mean like she's Figma small. She's much smaller than a standard Marvel Legends. Really nice, man. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. Would have been a great base body to have a female tribe of warriors. Can't really do that because, like I said, her scale is really small. I do think, especially coming from Spin Master, that this was a really nice surprise. Her face sculpts and the detail, everything here looks great. I know that these are promotional shots, but some people already have her in hand. And I think she looks really good, man. And like I said, once again, guys, this is from Spin Master, so that was totally unexpected. And her articulation and everything, her accessories, everything looks pretty cool here from Spin Master. Just the figure is kind of small to me. And switching gears over to some SH Figuarts, man. The first thing I gotta go to, of course, I gotta go to Pain. I cannot pre-order this figure fast enough. We have waited over 10 years to get a really nice Pain action figure, and it looks like we are finally about to get it from SH Figuarts. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, the cloak and everything. Now, I have seen people complaining online. I've seen multiple people mention that he's not as accurate as he should be. I don't know if he's not supposed to have on a shirt or something like that, but hey, I'm okay for what's here. Honestly, I'm okay with this. The MSRP is about 63 USD, tax included. I believe it is a Tamashii Nation store exclusive, and you know, if you missed that, then you have to go through Big Bad, which I'm sure he's gonna be over $100, to be honest. The ETA is January of 2025. Looks absolutely beautiful, man. I love his eyes, the face expressions that they gave him. I really have basically no complaints with this, man. I just want the line to flourish. I want more characters from this line. It's been 10 years plus, man. There's no reason. One of the greatest animes, top 5, big 3, whatever you want to call it. we have struggled to get figures from them, but yet every month we get another Goku or Vegeta. And this is another thing I could not wait to pre-order faster, man. This is the Ichiraku ramen set. Now, this does look like it will be kind of cardboardish. I mean, just looking at the material here and what's holding it together, this looks like some type of foam board or something like that, which is okay if that's represented in the price. This shit better not be through the roof as far as price if the quality is basically going to be foam board. I really hope they keep the cost low, because this does open up other avenues and, you know, future possibilities from other lines like Demon Slayer and stuff like that to get some really nice temples or huts or anything. I'm cool with the foam board. Like, I'm absolutely okay with it. Shit just better not be $100 or more, like $50 or more. I just want it to be low. Like, keep the price as low as possible. Lower than 50 to me is where it should possibly be. Hopefully it's what it is. It looks like it comes with some great accessories as well. We have multiple bowls here, food in a bowl, chopstick, hands, face plates. This looks really, really nice. So you know what, considering this accessory set alone they would probably charge $20 or $30 for, I think this Ichiraku ramen set they'll probably throw another $20 or $30. So this thing might be around $60. I have not seen a price, don't see anybody bringing up a price really, but I will keep you guys updated because the pre-orders will be available on June 3rd, which is pretty soon. But this looks absolutely beautiful to get everybody in the shop eating together. And I did say I have been enjoying the kaiju anime, and I've gone back and started reading some of the mangas as well. And this kaiju number 9, I can use him for so many things. Like I said, just kit bashing, watching Demon Slayer, he could be a demon. There's tons of options here. This looks really, really cool, man. Cannot wait to get this in hand because I already have this guy and I like him a lot. And they also shown off Kikoru, and I am so excited for this. She is my favorite female in the show easily, and it looks like they're also coming with extra faceplates if you do have the kaiju number 8 action figure. So I cannot wait to get this. Hopefully these figures will be really, really well, because if they're not, that would suck, because a lot of the times they're using the same uniforms. So this is easy for SH Figuarts to just put out the same figure with different head sculpts. Hopefully these figures are really, really nice. Cannot wait to get this girl in my collection. I love everything that I'm seeing here from this release. Look at the size of this axe, man. Absolutely beautiful. She's so badass, and so are her parents. I highly recommend watching kaiju number 8. Hey, shout out to B Lacey in the house, another channel member. Shout out to Zilla. B Lacey said, I just started watching this. Man, I hope you are enjoying it. I like it a lot. SH Figuarts did show off quite a few Star Wars figures, but this to me looks like probably the best articulated Vader that we are going to get, man, because there's a lot of cloth here. So there's not a lot of things limiting his articulation and his range of movement compared to older Darth Vader figures, or if you look at the Black Series line. This looks really, really nice to me. I am definitely excited about this. This looks cool. Hiya Toys did show off their Ghost in the Shell standalone Kusanagi. I love it, man. I was just talking about how bad we need a Ghost in the Shell figure, and I brought it up during one of my recent reviews, and what do you know, they dropped this. Her height is 5.7 inches, so a little bit on the smaller side of the 6-inch scale, but it still works, man. I'm happy with this, man. It looks really nice. Hiya Toys is really trying to step it up, and it seems like they're aiming for more of a premium market like some Mezco figures, but their stuff has been looking really, really nice lately. Cannot wait to see this in person. MSRP is $89.99. ETA is Q2 of 2025. Cannot wait to get this. We don't ever get 6-inch scale Ghost in the Shell figures. I don't even believe we got any for the recent movie that had Scarlett Johansson in it. So yeah, this is a welcomed addition to my collection. And speaking of Mezco, they did show off their Dr. Octopus. MSRP is $112, and the ETA is November of 2024 or January of 2025. If you're into the more old school comic book retro style look, I think this looks really, really cool, man. His bendy wires look nice. I'm not the best judge when it comes to judging some of that retro and old school stuff, but to me, that's exactly how it looks here. I love all these interchangeable options. Mezco, something that they usually always win on, that I don't see any company even coming close to them still in terms of accessories. These guys jam-pack some wild accessories. So the fact that we have interchangeable tentacle lengths here for the arms is crazy, man. Absolutely beautiful. I'm sure people will just be buying just the arms alone on eBay. Like Loose, NECA did show off that they are re-releasing the Predator Bone Throne diorama set, and the MSRP on this thing is $99.99. ETA is Q4 of 2024. Do I think that this chair should cost $100? Absolutely not.
What the hell is going on?
But is it beautiful? Absolutely yes. This thing is beautiful. If I could catch this thing on sale, I 100% will get it. I love Predator. I have tons of Predator figures, and I missed out on this because I'm pretty sure that they released a Predator Throne back in the day. So I'm not sure if this is a complete re-release or, you know, they made some small differences, but it still looks absolutely beautiful, man. I just wish it wasn't $100. But this thing is also for 7 to 9 inch action figures, man. And Mcfarlane did reveal some shots of their DC Classics Dark Side. It went up for pre-order and of course sold out super fast. You know, the Mcfarlanes, those guys are crazy, man. For me, it's a Mcfarlane figure. I like his mega scale type of figures, but since it is Mcfarlane, the proportions here look kind of off to me, like the arms and everything, the length of the arms with the legs. There's just something here that just looks off to me. So I'm happy with the Dark Side that I have from the DC Collectibles line. But hey, this is cool that he's getting around to doing characters like this now. I'm sure he'll do some updated, more modern versions of this character as well. But this is really nice, and clearly a lot of people wanted it because it did sell out, and the MSRP was only $39.99. But I just look at it like Storm Collectibles. So many other companies put out some amazing Dark Sides that if I'm gonna spend, you know, some decent money on a Dark Side, I might go with one of theirs. But this is really nice for what it is. And the ETA is July of 2024, so literally right around the corner, man. Mcfarlane revealed something Monday, and it's in people's hands on Tuesday. And BuzzMod did show off some shots of another Demon Slayer figure. Sonomy looks really nice. I would definitely get this if I saw this in person. I've been loving the BuzzMod Demon Slayer figures, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna take Figuarts to get around to doing some characters like this, so I just go with BuzzMod to be safe. And then, but this guy looks really cool, and these aren't even like high res images, but I will keep you guys updated because this guy looks really nice. Pre-orders are currently available over on Hobby Genki. MSRP is about $85, and the ETA is Q1 of 2025, so hopefully right around the corner. It does say the figure is about 6 inches, 5.9 inches to be exact, which is standard for these Demon Slayer figures. I'm excited for this. Can't wait to get this in hand. And of course, Marvel Legends did show off their Legends Series 85th Anniversary Comics Collectible Task Master, Iron Patriot, and Dr. Doom 3-pack. The MSRP is $74.99 and the ETA is September of 2024. I believe Robo Don't Know did a review on these figures already. They look nice to me, man. If this is something that you're into, this definitely looks like one of the best Dr. Dooms. Master looks pretty cool, and same with Iron Patriot. I don't feel like there's really a weak figure here in this wave, to be honest. I like the paint apps and the sculpting and everything I'm seeing here. I don't know, I am not a historian. I would check out X-Manny's channel because he would know what's off or what's not right color or sculpting wise. To me, it just looks decent, and I would be interested in adding this guy to my Iron Man Hall of Armors. And Valaverse did show off a preview shot of their upcoming Senshi action figure, which looks absolutely awesome, man. Cannot wait to get this in person. But that's nothing new here, just a quick figure update. And we did talk about that model kit tumbler, but this is the Mcfarlane one. As you guys can see, there's almost no detail inside of this thing. I'm sure no detail inside of it or underneath it for the most part. And like I said, and it looks pretty big. It looks like they did have to scale this up as far as stretch the size of it upwards a little bit to fit some of these huge 7-inch or 8-inch figures inside. So I'm personally a little bit more interested in the model kit one, but this looks nice as well. Like, I am not shitting on this at all. Depending on how accessible this is, of course it's gonna sell out super fast. Already sold out. If I come across this in person or see it on the shelf, I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna lie and say, oh, I'm not gonna get it. No, I most likely am going to get this thing without a doubt. But if we're going in terms of aesthetics and detail, I definitely say the Moto King one is the way to go. Especially if you just have a little time to build the model kit. And not in scale or nothing, but I just wanted to take a second to look at this man's eyes.
Now that's fucked up.
I don't know what I would do if I woke up in the middle of the night and this man was standing by. I'd rather see his dad. I'd rather see his mother or his father. I don't want to see him or this creepy ass face looking at. Oh, hell no. No.
Bye, bitch.
Figure looks nice, does look in like it's an actual scale, so whoever likes it, man. That's pretty cool. Look at this, look how 15 inches tall. Yeah, this thing is creepy, man, and they capture those eyes and that face really, really well. But I'd rather deal with his mother or father because I don't want to look at that face at all. The ETA is September, November, so right around Halloween time. The MSRP is $98, man, for a 15-inch articulated Seed of Chucky talking Glenn action figure. This is what I'm saying. I mean, make these prices make sense, man. $98 for this guy. This looks pretty cool, but damn, those eyes are something else. And you guys know when we can have a cosplay weather girl of the week, we do. And this week's cosplay weather girl is gonna have to go to Gracie the Cosplay Lass over on Instagram. She has this really, really amazing Carnage cosplay, and it's not just her stunning face that makes it. Her body and her curves are great, but the level of detail on her cosplays are really, really amazing. Look at her in this female Loki. Absolutely beautiful, man. Beautiful cosplay. Check out Gracie over on Instagram. She had to win the cosplay weather girl of the week award. Comment down below if you made it to the end of the video and if you enjoyed my cosplay weather girl as well as some of these action figures, man. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about anything in the video. Thank you for tuning in to another Ninja News Weekly. It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are?